Well, hello everyone, and welcome to the plot tour towards the end of January. Happy New Year! Seems a bit odd saying that now, it's a bit late in the year, but, well, it's a lovely day. Try and imagine it's 30 degrees centigrade. It's only about 5, but it's surprising how you can kid yourself when you're sitting at home watching some sunshine on the TV, or your phone, or your tablet, or wherever. So, not a lot has changed. The rhubarb is showing signs it's coming up. I realised that when I completely manured this plot at the beginning of, just before the last video, I had covered up the rhizome of the iris, which was a mistake, so I've uncovered that just to make sure it doesn't rot. And we have got spring bulbs coming up. We've got some daffodils there. I'm going to keep them protected just in case the foxes take a fancy to them. We've got the marshmallow strawberries. They're still looking a little bit pathetic. They were new in last year and didn't put on a huge amount of growth. I haven't moved these massive runners over here. Not yet, but I will be doing that soon. Residues breaking down on a lot of the beds. The new blackcurrant is settling in. Now this is going to be a prime little area for moving some of those strawberry runners just around the blackcurrants and the gooseberry over there, because they get netted. That'll protect the strawberries. The only problem with that, we have done it in the past, is the new strawberry runners then weave their way into the netting, which is annoying when you come to try and remove the netting and then you're lifting up the runners and you're pulling out the original strawberry plants they come from. Oh, we've got two robins doing a little burble to one another over there. That's nice. So today's task, what I haven't done yet, is just going to clear out the carrot bath, put in a layer of manure right at the bottom, then refill it. And we've got spring bulbs coming up in amongst the strawberries in this bath. Different variety, that's Cambridge favourite. And the meadow area is breaking down. And we've got some more spring bulbs popping up there at the bottom of the rows. I'll need to find a different word for residue. I'm sure I say that a lot. This is more residues breaking down here and here. We do have some strawberries around the perimeter, but they could probably do with a bit of a mulch now. So we have garlic in here. There's the Maddox doing quite well there, but Mersley, is there any sign? Oh yeah, there's one. That's not really good. So nothing happening in there. The residues do actually break down a little bit quicker than I would like. And we haven't got a lot of spare compost, but we have put compost in this bed. So what was left of the Brussels sprouts and a couple of cabbages, I've just split them all up, put them on the top here just to protect the soil and to break down. No sign of life yet in the peach, and the flower spikes haven't started coming up yet on the foxgloves. It's quite quiet in the beds. I think oh yes, we have got some hyacinths are coming up. I've got a little bit of work to do at the back of the corral here. I don't know if this is going to come across terribly well, but the back pallet is falling forward. I unfortunately didn't have a decent post to secure it with when I put it up, and it's finally starting to be pushed. So nothing going on here, no sign of the tulips yet. Plenty of daffodils. Perhaps not as many flower heads as I would have expected. I think last year's lack of light may have been a factor there. So I've sort of pruned the red love. I haven't done any more festooning. Oh, more hyacinths. I'm not sure I will. I may just neaten it up and leave the sort of looped structure it's currently got. So all quiet on the bank here. So I'm just waiting to a little bit later before I prune this pen stem, and there's a few things that are protected by last year's growth from any frosts, and it's best just to leave that on there. Although because of my desire to neaten things up, my sort of secateurs fingers are twitching. So loads of established hyacinths coming on along there. That's a nice little pink variety. So this rose has been pruned, and I've sort of kept most of the growth that's going towards the rose arch. Bird bath has certainly been kept full with all the rain we've been having. And we've got some signs of life on the clematis, which I haven't actually pruned back yet, so some of that will be going. I think the pluot has finally realised, thanks to some of the hard frosts that we've had, what time of year this is. So we've got more daffodils coming up. I think I said they were tulips in the last video, which they have been in the past, but because of tulip fire being rife on this allotment, or certainly this plot for the last couple of years, I decided to go with daffodils. So the raspberry canes have been removed. I've sort of weeded in the area there, and I've mulched it with some leaf mould. So not surprisingly, the plum trees are still quite quiet, although I think sort of the buds are forming, they're getting ready. So the sweet corn bed and parsnips. Now all the parsnips have been removed, and it was by far the worst season we've ever had. It really was pathetic. Tiny little parsnips, lots of canker, some of them have completely rotted away. And the leeks are recovering. Now, Charles Dowding was one of the ones that just said if you got leeks over winter and they were looking a bit tatty, just leave them. It's surprising that they can sort of recover, start looking good again. So this is where the cabbages were. I've pulled them out and I've mulched with some of our compost. This area has got some, I think the Mersley is doing a little bit better over here. We've got some more signs of life. We've certainly had the frosts that would encourage them. And we've got more garlic in here, and yet another random elephant garlic. Now, we've been on this plot for, now this is into our 8th year, and we've never put elephant garlic in here. This must be from an immature bulblet from the previous occupier of the plot, and they can take a long time to come to something. So the orchard, there are some tulips, the established ones, showing around the perimeter, and the troughs have got signs of the daffodils. I've got to keep those protected until the last moment, then I will sort of uncover them and arrange them. Just to pop them around the allotment. So nothing going on in the potato pots We have ordered the seed potatoes, but we may not have enough for the 13 pots, so we may actually put some over to growing carrots. Again, a couple of, oh look, there's some exposed daffodils there. I'll need to cover those up. And there we are. Hope everybody's having a great 2025, and I will catch you in next month's video. Bye for now.